Welcome to SENS Talk. My name is Brandon and I'm your host. Before we get started, please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for liking updates of the games and of course breaking news as well. Please check out seatjoin.ca and use the code SENSTALK to get discounts on your Senators tickets. Now tonight's game was in New York, starting off a 7-game road trip. 3 games in California, a game in Buffalo, a game in Winnipeg, and tonight's game in Brooklyn, New York, against the New York Islanders. Senators coming off this game were losers of the last 7. Last game the Sens played was a 2-1 loss to the Canadiens on Wednesday night, and prior to that was a few nights before that against the very same team, the New York Islanders, a 2-1 loss in Ottawa, Duchesne scoring the lone goal there. Starting goaltenders for tonight's game for the Senators, the starter was Craig Anderson, and for the Islanders was Thomas Greiss. Both goaltenders did not have good goals against average going into this game. In fact, Craig Anderson did not have a good save percentage going into this game, below 900, as Thomas Greiss did have above 900 save percentage. Let's see if Craig Anderson can continue his recent good play in this game. To the first period we go. 8 minutes in, Nate Thompson springs Ryan Dzingel on the breakaway, and he shoots it right past Thomas Greiss to give the Senators the lead on the night, to the first of the night. 1-0 Senators on Dzingel's 7th of the year. Thompson with the assist. Ottawa, for the second game in a row, scores first. But less than a minute later, Zach Smith, bingo, bango, bongo. Zach Smith roofs it past Thomas Greiss. 2-0 Senators. Duchesne steals it and holds Tavares with him and makes a nice pass to Smith. Roofs it past Greiss, his first of the year. Ottawa up by 2. Their first 2-goal lead in the 7-game losing streak. 3 minutes later, though, Bevillier gets one past Craig Anderson. A little defensive breakdown there. Chimero and Clutterbuck with the assists, and the Islanders are back in it. It's 2-1. And less than 2 minutes later, a shot from the point by Josh Bailey is stopped by Anderson. The rebound is Anderson's lead, putting it past Anderson. No chance for him. The Islanders, just like that, have tied it at 2, assisted by Bailey and Nick Leddy on the power play, on a bad power play called prior to this power play. There was a call, I believe this was before this, where the Senators called for too many men on the ice. When the Senators had 6 players on the ice for 2 seconds and no one had possession of the puck during the switch. So that was a horrid call. Luckily they didn't score on that, but they got another power play scoring on that one that tied at 2. But 4 minutes later, with 1:05 to go, a shot by Brassard is stopped, rebound, and Bobby Ryan gets his first of the year, breaking the slump. Assist by Dion Phaneuf. Somehow they didn't give Brassard an assist. Maybe they'll switch that. But Bobby Ryan, you know how these things go, with a big slump, gets the goal off his skate and in. Nice deflection there. Ottawa leads 3-2 going to the second period. Bobby Ryan's first of the year. Hopefully, Bobby Ryan will start to produce. Second period we go. Anders Lee, 3 minutes in, 3-3 tie. Assisted by John Tavares and Josh Bailey, we have a tie hockey game. Less than a minute later, Anders Ladd, no chance for Anderson. 4-3, bingo bongo, Eberle with the assist. 4 minutes later, though, a pass from Bobby Ryan to Thomas Chabot. Goal! His first career National Hockey League goal, ties it at 4 from Ryan and Mark Stone. Chabot, who was finally put into the lineup to replace Ben Harper, and the Senators tie it at 4. Short-lived though. 14 seconds later, after Carlson broke his stick, Chimera was on the breakaway. Blocker side Anderson, 5-4. That was the night for Craig Anderson. Mike Condon into the net for the Senators. 3 minutes later, Hoffman. What a shot. What a goal. 5-5 in the second period. Thomas Greiss is chased. Yaroslav Halak's in the game. Hoffman with the power play goal, assisted by Tom Chabot for a second point of the night. And Cody Ceci. Yeah, Cody Ceci got a point there, ladies and gentlemen. To the third period we go. 1:38 in, a nice pass from guess who? Thomas Chabot. Dzingel past Halak. Ottawa takes lead early in the first period. Third period, 6-5 Senators on the power play. Chabot and Dion Phaneuf with the assists. And the Senators, plenty of opportunities. 5 minutes to go, get a power play, can't convert it. Less than 3 to go. Plenty of chances, big save by Condon. Minute to go, final minute, plenty of havoc. Condon makes 3 or 4 magnificent saves, and the Senators get the victory. The Ottawa Senators get a win in regulation. The Senators defeat, let me say it together, the Ottawa Senators defeat the New York Islanders 6-5, snap a 7 game losing streak. The Senators have won a game. It's the 1st of December. Senators win 6-5. And the last 20-30 seconds with Connor making those big saves made it feel like a playoff game because my heart was like everywhere. I was cracking my knuckles. I was very nervous. I was screaming when they won because finally the Senators got a much needed win. They need to win the next at least 3 more on the remaining 6 games. Going back home to be good, well placed in the standings. You need to at least win 1 or 2 in California. You need to beat Buffalo. Winnipeg's going to be a tough game, so there is a chance the Senators can salvage this by winning a few games on the road trip, most important road trip on the season. But this was a huge win, huge 2 points. Anderson did not look good. Condon looked magnificent, and he should start the next game, which I believe, I'll check right now, is in 2 days on Sunday at Winnipeg at 7 p.m. Eastern Time in Winnipeg. That's going to be a big game. Now, I don't know who Winnipeg will start. It'll either be Hellebuck or I believe Hutchinson's been called up because Steve Mason's injured. I do not know. Or maybe it's Eric Connery. I don't know, but hopefully Senators can get a little winning streak here going and win in Winnipeg. But right now, we can't complain. The Senators defeat the Islanders 6-5. Biggest win of the season. Broke the 7-game losing streak. Let's see if the Senators can now start getting some wins on their side as Chabot looked absolutely magnificent. In the first period, there was 11-9 shots in favor of the Senators. Second period was 16-14 Islanders in a 4 or 5 game period. Third period, 10-12 Islanders for a final tally of 37-35 Islanders. Senators Mike Condon saved the Senators' asses tonight. Team stats, face-offs, 29 face-off wins for the Senators, 51.8. Ottawa allowed 27 face-off wins for the Islanders, 48.2. Ottawa's power play, thanks to Tom Chabot, went 2 for 3, and the Islanders went 1 for 3 on Anders Lee's lone goal. Hits were 23-17 Ottawa, and shots 37-35 Islanders. Before we get to the 3 stars, Chris Wyman is out 4 to 6 months with a torn hamstring. He's getting surgery Monday, and he will miss the rest of the season. If you count the months, it's not possible for him to return unless maybe he can play one of the games in the Stanley Cup Final if we're even there. So Wyman's done for the season, maybe even done as an Ottawa Senator. His contract is up this year, and maybe we won't re-sign him. So we'll keep you updated on that. No update on Mark Borowiecki. Third star of the game was from Anders Lee, 14th goals on the season, 2 on the night. Second star, Thomas Chabot. Sends you to the start of the game. Thomas Chabot, 2 assists. He was magnificent. And the first star with 2 goals and the game-winning goal, Ryan Dzingel. The hardest working Senator of the night, Mike Condon, 19 saves, 3 or 4 amazing, magnificent, game-saving saves in the final 20 seconds. The attendance in New York on a Friday night in New York was below 12,000. Listen, I don't usually care about away team attendances, but New York really needs to get their crap together. The attendance, if you're focusing on Ottawa being an attendance issue, look at New York, the Islanders. That's not good. It's not good what's going on there at all. Let's get to the standings right now. We are 6th place in the division. We are 3 points out of a playoff spot with 3 games in hand. Good spot. Need to win 3 or 4 more games on this road trip, and I will not be as worried as I was at the beginning of today for a Senators playoff spot. We are now only, let me check. We are 6 points out of a playoff spot, but we have 2 games in hand. Everything is still early in the season. This road trip means everything, and let's continue it on Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time versus the Winnipeg Jets. So thank you all for watching. The Senators defeat the New York Islanders 6-5, and I appreciate you all for watching. So thank you all for watching. Please follow us on Twitter at @SensTalk_ for letting updates of the games and, of course, breaking news. Please like us on Facebook at SensTalk. Add a search circle so Uncle Cole bless SensTalk. Click the big red button down there and subscribe to us. Like this video, share this video wherever you share cool stuff. Please check out our website, SensTalkCentral.com. We update it every single day. Please check out seatjoin.ca. Use the code SENSTALK to get discounts on your Ottawa Senators tickets. Of course, click right here for the season playlist, right here for our most recent upload, and right here to subscribe to us. Thank you for watching. This was one of the most exciting videos I've made in a while. A Chabot first career NHL goal. Senators win, and Senators' 7-game losing streak is over. Let's see if they can make it 2 wins in a row on Sunday night in Winnipeg. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you soon. Go Sens, go.